It was just after midnight when the knock came. A soft but persistent, single dad Ryan Whitaker, a former Marine turned auto mechanic, wasn't expecting visitors. Not in his quiet small town, not with his 6-year-old daughter sleeping just down the hall. But when he opened the door and saw the young woman standing 3 mud-stained boots, to worn uniform, shivering in the cold, he didn't hesitate. "Can I stay just one night?" she asked, eyes full of something he hadn't seen in a long time, fear, a broken bar, and pride colliding. He didn't know her name, he didn't know her story, and he certainly didn't know she was the disowned daughter of one of the richest men in America. Act 1. As a stranger in the dark, Ryan let her in, offering her an old Marine Corps hoodie and a spot on the worn-out couch. She thanked him with a nod, barely speaking as she tucked herself in and turned toward the wall. The next morning, Ryan made pancakes, his daughter Lily's favorite, and served the stranger a plate without asking questions. "You don't have to talk," he said gently, "but you're safe here." The soldier's name was Ellie, just Ellie. She finally opened up enough to say that she had just gotten out of basic training, had nowhere to go, and was trying to get to a base upstate. Ryan didn't pry. He recognized that kind of pain. He wore the same mask years ago, after losing his wife during childbirth and leaving the Marines with nothing but memories and a baby girl. Lily, bubbly and curious, took to Ellie immediately. She asked if Ellie knew how to make paper airplanes or if she could come to career day as her super soldier friend. Ellie smiled. For the first time, Ryan offered to drive her to the nearest bus stop the next morning, but that night, she stayed again, and the next night, she cooked dinner for them. And by the end of the week, the soldier who had knocked on the door like a ghost was laughing at Lily's knock-knock jokes. Act 2. As the truth unfolds, it all changed when Ryan's old truck broke down. Ellie, surprisingly handy, helped him fix the carburetor like she'd done it before with tools that cost more than his rent. "You sure you're just out of basic?" he asked, half joking. Ellie hesitated, then she sighed. "My dad's Henry Caldwell, the Caldwell Group, oil, aviation, a broken bar, yachts." Ryan's heart skipped. Henry Caldwell, billionaire, ruthless tycoon. His company had been in the news last year for buying up military defense contracts. "I left that life," Ellie said. "He didn't want me in the army, said it was beneath me. When I enlisted, he cut me off. Every cent." Ryan stared, not sure what to say. Ellie looked down. "I didn't tell you because I wanted you to see me, not my last name." And Ryan did see her not as a billionaire's daughter, but as the young woman who tucked on Lily after bedtime, fixed his truck, and helped him start to believe in people again. That night, Lily fell asleep clutching Ellie's hand, and Ryan realized something terrifying and beautiful: they were becoming a family. Act 3. As the father returns, the next morning, a black SUV pulled into Ryan's gravel driveway. A sharply dressed man stepped out, flanked by 2 security guards. Henry Caldwell. He didn't knock, he walked in like he owned the place. Ellie froze. Ryan stood between them. "I'm taking my daughter home," Caldwell said coldly. "She's had her tantrum. It's time to return." Ryan didn't raise his voice. "She's not a child. She made a choice. She doesn't belong here," Henry barked. "With a broken bar this," he gestured at the peeling wallpaper, the creaky floor, the second-hand furniture. Ellie stepped forward. Calm, defiant. "You're right," she said. "I don't belong here. I want to be here." Henry's face darkened. "You'd throw away everything for a mechanic and his daughter?" She turned to Ryan. "For people who saw me when I was at my lowest and asked nothing in return?" "Yes." Henry left, furious, and Ellie stayed, ending a full circle. 6 months later, Ryan stood outside Lily's school at career day. Ellie stood beside him in full uniform and now officially stationed nearby. When Lily introduced her to the class, she said proudly, "This is Ellie. She used to be a soldier with nowhere to go, but now she lives with me and my dad. She makes pancakes and fixes cars, and she's the bravest person I know." The class clapped. Ellie's eyes filled with tears. Ryan put his arm around her shoulders. "Sometimes, family isn't something you're born into. It's the people who open their door when you have nothing and choose to keep that door open, even after they learn who you really are." Closing message. Kindness doesn't care about last names. Love doesn't check bank accounts. And sometimes, The people we savvy a broken bar and up saving us right back. At Why Negation. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more heartfelt stories that remind us what truly matters.